helpful drugs and harmful drugs. This is our HFA lesson for today. Now, when people hear the word drugs, most of the time they think it's something bad. Because, yes, a lot of people use drugs to do bad things, to harm themselves. But there are some that can be helpful and harmful. But sometimes the same helpful drugs can become harmful. Right? It's confusing. It's pretty easy. Now let's learn a bit more. Now it says, for instance, say a doctor gives you a bottle of medicine or injection or pills to get you better when you're sick. Now some of these drugs can have a medicine that can treat your illness. And I know many of you don't really like to take medicine, get an injection or take pills. But sometimes you have to make you feel better if you're sick, alright? Now, how can a drug become harmful? It says, like for instance, cigarette and alcohol, just off the bat we know that they're not good for you. But because when you smoke cigarette or someone smokes cigarette, it damages their lungs. And also when you consume too much alcohol, it damages your liver. Alright? You'll learn more about that when you go to the higher grades. But not only are these harmful, because these same drugs, cough syrup, different injection with the different drugs and pills can be harmful to you according to how they are used. Now, a doctor gives you a prescription drug. It is good for what it's used for. But if you see that same drug is used or abused or taken in large doses, this is when the drug becomes harmful to whoever using it. For instance, some people are addicted to painkillers, or they take different drugs like cocaine and so forth in needles. And if some people are addicted in other countries to cough syrup. And that's why you see when we learn about millimeter and liter on right here, okay, in this case cc's, you cannot overdose or take too much of any drug. Because for instance, that's why you have the measurement, how much teaspoon or so forth, according to your size and also your age. That if you take too much, it can make you feel drowsy or cause you to fall asleep and so forth. So that same drug is helpful or good to you can also be bad. But for now in school, examples of useful drugs are like cough medicine, aspirin, vitamin C, different tonics and so forth. Those are useful drugs. And when you say doctor gives you an injection, if you have a fever, like for your Paramol and so forth, those are helpful drugs. And there are a good bit of helpful drugs. But harmful drugs, examples are cigarettes, marijuana, alcohol, which you can get from rum, beer, whiskey, and so many more. But today, even marijuana, sometimes people say it may be useful, but when it's used incorrectly, it's actually a harmful drug. And you'll speak more about that when you see the higher grades. Alright? So look over the video and try to remember these for your classwork. Thank you.